Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here and for your availability to contribute and your interest to contribute to our ERUA project. I'm Chiara Penon, the Administrative Coordinator of ERUA. I would like to give you like a framework, the context of our project in which all the activities on open science will contribute. Open science is very important in our project and very important at European level for all the educational and scientific aspect. Inclusion and is a key aspect of our project. So making available science and culture to all the stakeholders, the research community, the student, and the society is a key element for the success of our project. So ERUA is a European university funded by the European Commission in 2019, and it gathered together 5 reform universities with a common reform background. So University of Paris 8, that is the coordinator of the Alliance, University of Roskilde in Denmark, Constance in Germany, University of UIGN in Greece, and New Bulgaria University. We choose each other really to create something new together, and we base our collaboration on our reformist orientation and our alternative and experimental approach. So really we share a common vision in this alliance. ERUA is not a project like all our projects that can be funded at your university, but is really a long-term vision to build the university of the future, a new way of teaching and learning and making research together. In the first step, the Commission founded the ERUA project under the Erasmus Plus framework that is dedicated to the educational aspect. And the following year, in the framework of Horizon 2020, we get other funds for the research part, because of course we will want to act in both pillars of the university. We have also many associated partners of different typology of partner, city, regional bodies, higher education institution, research center. And for us, this link with the territory is very important, and the dissemination of culture and working really together to build a new way. So just briefly, the IRWA Vision, we share a vision of university as creative space and an awareness of the power of experimental approach. This is our keyword. We support diversity, integration, we want to be inclusive, and we aim together to shape a more just, open, and inclusive society. In IRWA, of course, our main target group are the students. So we want to offer students a rich and diverse environment to share pedagogical approaches, focus on project-based learning, hopefully together with society in an innovative way, and based on critical thinking. We develop personalized learning pathway in a multicultural and multilingual and intercultural environment. Of course, we also pursue excellence in research by promoting free thinking, bottom-up approaches, and open science. Open science in all these aspects, open science, open educational resource, open data, open is a key aspect to help us. So we foster an interdisciplinary approach and to find answer and solution to contemporary problems and challenges of our society. Our educational program and research project are geared toward a social impact. So we don't want to be close in our academia but really want to have an impact on the transformation of the higher education institution area and in the society. And so we continuously question and transform our institution. The project is organized in 6 working packages as usual, so we can call them field of actions. The first one is management and coordination, reimagining higher education and research, reimagining learning pathway, reimagining the community, reimagining the campuses, and dissemination and sustainability. And each partner is leader in one of these action. Of course, we are 5 different universities with different structure. So at the beginning of the project, we work to better know each other. So we map and all our structure, way of working, and for a mutual understanding. Now we are in a second phase of sharing. So like for this staff week, we would like to share our competencies, skill, and build capacity together, leverage on each other experience and expertise. And then together we would like to really innovate, to build something new, and to transform our way of making education and research. We always act as an integrated alliance, no? A unique alliance. We don't want to keep the 2 projects separated, but really research feed education and vice versa. So the result of education can feed research, the needs of education. So we have a common structure with a governance structure with the University Council, that is the main strategic body of the Alliance, advisory board, and a scientific committee that are the 2 advising body that help us to continuously improve our work. 2 executive committee that work really closely together and that lead the operational part of the alliance and connect the working group with the governance. I think we can skip. Okay. Work package 2, Reimagining Higher Education and Research, is our creative space. So we want to stimulate the culture of innovation within Alliance and support experimental approach in teaching, learning, and research. The activity are split into main part, one regarding teaching and learning. And so we would like to experiment. We have created an observatory on teaching and learning innovation, where we collect and reflect on new practice and try to put in place new way of teaching and learning, and a sandbox for teaching and learning experimentation. On the other side, we strive to develop new format for research, and we have a special focus in human science and social science and humanities to scale up existing competence of the 5 universities together. Always based on interdisciplinary approach to have a greater impact. So we are establishing this think tank on the impact of social science and humanities, and we also try to support our researcher developing and project development unit that can help them to structure the project and support them to in a fundraising activities and all the administrative problems. And we would like to create this a common support unit between the 5 universities that also help professor, researcher to be in contact and to know each other and really to find a match in their research and to work together. In work package 3, we would like to put in place the innovation of work package 2. So we want to develop a new ecosystem that will combine our respective education and training offer. So we would like to open our academic offer to all the students of the Alliance and propose new format a new opportunity of learning, traditional opportunity in an interdisciplinary base, but also new format and new short-term courses to really give the opportunity to all the students from different background and despite their situation to have the opportunity to have a mobility experience and intercultural experience. Even students that maybe for some different reason cannot make a long-term mobility, like an Erasmus classical project. So we are implementing intensive courses. Of course, we open our semester online courses to all the students of the Alliance, traveling seminar, joint study program, like joint degree. The ambition of the Commission is really to, in the long term, to be able to deliver a European degrees. So the level of collaboration and integration of our 5 universities really is an ambitious goals. We implement pre-doctoral training program to prepare the student to afford a doctoral program. And we also want to offer the student informal and non-formal learning experience. So like service learning or other kind of experience in connection with society. And we, of course, being 5 universities in 5 different countries, for us to develop a new way of collaborating in a virtual mode at a distance is very important. Also to be inclusive, to broaden the opportunity for the student. And we, of course, we want to use all open educational resources to extend this opportunity. So we would like the student could design their own learning pathways between the 5 institutions according to their ambition and then plan for the future and then interest. Work package 4, act to reimagine our community. So to build an integrated community between the 5 universities based on shared values, knowledge and language and intercultural aspect among students, faculty, researcher, and non-academic staff. So we want to empower academic and non-academic staff to give them more opportunity of training and of working together. We try to standardize the superstructure for student mobility. We work a lot on multilingualism, interculturality, and we support diversity and integration. Work package 5, I work to reimagine an integrated smart campus, and we act on 3 flagship to connect and engage their ERUA university campuses among each other and with the outside world, so with associated partner, network, and civil society. For doing this, we focus on digital transformation. So we would like to digitally connected campus. This is a long-term endeavor to facilitate the digital mobility, to create digital space and partnership, and sustain engagement with region and society. And we, in parallel, we work, of course, for the green transformation and for sustainable development. And digital can integrate and support this digital transformation. So our Greek partner launched these 2 initiatives, Euphoria in ERUA and the Bauhaus movement. And work packages, finally, take care of the dissemination and sustainability of the project. So we would like to develop and implement an alliance communication, taking care also of the multilingual aspect. So we are developing a common multilingual strategy to really valorize our diversity and to sustain the long-term vision of ERUA, and to make ERUA like a role model in Europe for a new way of teaching, learning, and research. So work package 6, in the framework of open science, will ensure that all the projects related to ERUA, all the publications, scientific publication, comply with the principle of open science, open access, and open data, and to define how we will disseminate the result of our project in the Alliance and beyond. So thank you to Work Package 6 for organizing this important staff week. And of course, now we have ERUA, where open science is still more substantial and important. So to have, I invite you to visit our website. There you can find all the information on ERUA and all the opportunity if you want to collaborate with us in also, or if you are interested in other aspects. We are also present in the social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and through the website you can join if you want. And of course, we have also an ERUA newsletter to inform the community on our activities and try to. We need you all. So if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, you can do it from the website. So now I thank you for your attention. I give the floor to my colleague for presenting you the ERUA pillar.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Claire Douai. I'm the ERUA administrative coordinator, and I work with Kara Pennon on this project. So ERUA is the research pillar of the Alliance, and it starts later than ERUA because we start on October 21. The objective of this pillar is to strengthen the strategy of European Reform University Alliance. A focus is made to make a joint strategy for an engaged and responsible research and innovation, to have common value and a joint vision of the community of the university, and to have close links between academia, research, and civil society. So we work very closely with the area training part. So we have as well 6 work package. So I will try to do it quickly to see the activity we have already done, and to see what we have in open science inside the Alliance, within the Alliance. So in the work package 2, so the work package 1, it's coordination, and in work package 2, the idea is to develop an engaged strategy for research and innovation. In work package 3, it's foster the engagement for responsible research and innovation. Work package 4, we work on human capital. Work package 5, we are working in open science. We try to develop open science toolbox, and in work package 6, we want to connect the 5 universities with digital platforms. Very quickly, we want to identify new tools and projects to foster the research cooperation, and to have a common engagement strategy. So we will try to develop a research portal to easily find colleagues within the Alliance, develop networks, and a charter on a common research framework program. The work package 3 is like a laboratory to see what we have in a research project to involve citizens to have a social impact in our environment. So we will have an interactive catalog and some action plan as well. We want to develop as well like an action plan for a training program for reskilling and upskilling the young and the senior researcher, to have a focus as well on gender innovation and inclusion and diversity. For the open science, so we will have time to develop this point, but the working group has already done a SWOT of what we have in the open science within the Alliance, and they develop as well monthly meetup and open science online courses. And later we will have to identify open science ambassador within the Alliance. And to finish, the idea is to have a common digital structure to connect all the community, students, researcher, and staff, and to create to have to share easily the data and the experience. So as I said, so we have this is the main activities of ERUA, always connected with ERUA Erasmus, ERUA training part. So we have the online research portal, we have to develop networks, we will organize conferences, workshops, seminars, training for young researchers, and we develop the charter, different charters to engage our community in terms of research and innovation, and develop as well a digital platform. Open science, it's a cross-disciplinary activity, because it's we have a working group working on this topic, but it's in all the activities. For example, the group is working, the working group Open Science is working as well with ERUA to build this staff week. So we already developed a data management plan. We will have a library network, and we develop different courses for our community about the open science. So it's quite a large activities. So as we said, the open science is a key approach of the scientific research. ERUA so the Alliance plans to stimulate the exchange between the libraries within the Alliance. We develop different courses. So as I said, we have also decide to undertake the deposit publication material in all our libraries, and ERUA ensure that we comply with the principle of open science, open access, and open data. And we will define how to disseminate how to disseminate our project results. I give the floor to Chiara to the open discussion.
Very quickly, concerning the educational part, of course, we are committed to use open educational resources to allow a larger public to have access to knowledge. So we acknowledge the importance of open education as an alternative to traditional offered training offered by the formal education system. Therefore, designate open dissemination of knowledge as the main objective of our activities. For example, we would like to develop open MOOC and SPOC, and we work a lot, as I said, on online and blended programs that can be offered largely. And of course, we will introduce all this course with the open license, but you are the expert on this, so you will help us accomplish this goal. Citizen science is also included in this big framework of open science, have emerged as a key paradigm in recent years, because, as I said, academia cannot be separated from the society and the challenge of the society. So we have to collaborate and to work together, to listen to each other. We will therefore develop various kind of activities within ERUA, such as science shop or experience-based learning together with society, with civil society, aiming at reinforcing the link between academia and civil society. And so we are planning for all document, data, any material of public nature to be freely available on open access repository, and of course complying with the general data protection regulation. But I leave you the floor on this. On this. So thank you very much. Just to give you an insight of the ERUA project and our goals to frame our collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you.